Hi, my name is Milana Nenadich. I'm from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. I am a redshirt junior, and I'm also on the women's basketball team.
Hey, my name is Moshe Abtai. I'm from Tel Aviv, Israel. I'm a sophomore, and I'm in the women's basketball team.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Sproul. I'm from Manitoba, Canada. I'm also a junior, and I'm on the women's basketball team. What was the first thought that went through your mind when you arrived at Valpo?
Yeah, I actually didn't take a visit to Valpo, so the first time I got to campus was my first time seeing everything. I think I was just excited to meet everybody. I was excited to see campus and just wanted to see what it was all about. So that was my first thought. I was like, hey, I want to know what this is about.
So I actually didn't take a visit to Valpo too because I live 12 hours flight from United States. So the first time I arrived to Valpo was my freshman year in summer, and it was my first time seeing the university, the coaching staff, the players, so I was excited.
I actually did get to take a visit in the summer, and it was really nice because I was able to tour the campus and see everything that was around here, try different restaurants and everything, and meet all the coaches.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your first few weeks here? Are there any moments that really stand out to you that you're like, oh, this is memorable?
I probably would rate the first few weeks 6 out of 10. Obviously, English is not my first language, and it was hard for me in the beginning a little bit to meet new people, new coaching staff, new players. But the moment I really remember is Coach Reed came a week after me, and he saw me shooting by myself and just came to me. Then he told me hi, I'm new here. I was I'm new here too. And then since then we have a good relationship.
I would probably rate it a 9. I think I was just really excited to come out here and meet all my teammates and see the coaches again and just get started with basketball. And yeah, I just remember whenever we had some team bonding, when we would go to the beach and everything that made it a lot better, and I had a lot of fun learning about my teammates and everything.
Oh, the good one. I love the beach days too. For me, 10 out of 10. Really had a great experience. Came here, everybody was so nice. Campus was nice. I loved it. And then I saw my apartment, the size of my closet. Oh my God, you guys! Shout out to whoever made my closet because I loved that. That was my favorite place that I've lived in so far. So yeah, just great experience overall. I feel like the workouts were good. Classes hadn't started yet, so we were literally just spending the whole day together. All of our teammates, literally the whole team together. So yeah, I loved that.
So was there any moment when you realized, wow, I'm really on my own here in Valpo?
I would say, I don't think there was, because I feel like everybody was here. Most of the team was already here. There was already other people on campus, even the staff and everybody working on campus was already there. And so I felt like literally every day I was getting to know somebody new. And so I didn't feel like it was just me, or I didn't feel isolated. I think there was always people around me, which is awesome. And I also do think that with the Office of International Programs, as an international student, there's always people there. I was doing something like tax forms or something with my visa, something with my papers, and there were the people were really nice. There were other international students that were from countries that I didn't even know we had students from. So it was really good to just meet so many different people. So yeah, I wouldn't say I ever really felt that I was on my own.
Yeah, I think for the most part I felt pretty much the same. I can be pretty shy, so I think that was something that kind of might have held me back a little bit, but everyone around me was very welcoming, and everyone wanted to spend time together and everything like that. So that helped me out a lot. And like you said, I think there's a lot of places that you can go to, or people at the school that are again pretty welcoming and want you to have a good experience here and will help you with that. So
100%.
For me, in the first summer, I came mid-July-ish, and it was 2 weeks after everyone went back home to the summer break, and my parents left, my family left, so I was here by myself kind of. So it was a really moment for me, I was by my own. But Coach Reed stayed here, and I talked with players from the team, texted him and stuff like that, and made sure I'm not by myself. So
be honest, what was harder at first? Classes, basketball, or being away from home?
For me, probably be away from home. The time difference is 8 hours different, so I had to talk with my parents or friends in the morning. So probably be away from home. It was the hardest part.
Yeah, for me, I'd say that's actually a tough one. I don't know. I think that classes were a little bit, I wouldn't say they were very hard, but they were different, definitely different than what I've done in the past, because starting a different master's program in a different place, different criteria. So I would say that was definitely something I had to adjust to. Basketball was good. I feel like basketball's always good. It's always been good with the team. I think there's nothing that we really in the summer struggled with. So that was good. And then being away from home, I mean, I feel like that's always tough. As an international student, that's always going to be tough. It was definitely tougher for me as a freshman. I think when I first moved to the States, I was like, wow, like, you know, I'm not going to come home till May, till after finals. But now it's a little bit easier, and especially when you have other international students on the team, it's not that hard anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say basically the same thing, that I think I had a harder time being away from home more when I was a freshman, and, you know, just getting used to being away from my family and my friends from home. But since coming here, I would probably say classes, not that the classes are super hard, but I think just like getting adjusted to the new schedule and everything that I have coming from a junior college, like this was a bit more challenging. So I'd probably say the classes.
Okay, so what's one thing from home that you kind of miss the most?
The one thing I'm really miss from home is the food. In my opinion, we have the best food in the Middle East. We have the best food, so it's so different, the food in the United States than like Middle East, Israel. So I miss the food the most, and my mom's food too.
So for me, something I miss, my family, definitely the first thing, my family, and then the second thing, Tim Hortons. And I think that's self-explanatory as a Canadian, Tim Hortons.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with Milana on this one. I miss Tim Hortons a lot. They have like really good coffee, iced cappuccinos, donuts, everything like that, and I miss that. I would get it pretty much every day before school when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm. They got breakfast food, they got lunch food, they have it all. I mean, it's Tim Hortons, just incredible.
When did you start feeling like you actually belong here, like to Valpo Athletics family or to the team?
I felt like I belonged whenever in the summer we would have early morning conditioning that's on the turf.
Yeah.
It really, I feel like, brought us all together, and it made me like kind of go through it with you guys, and I think that was a good moment for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, wow, 6 a.m. conditioning are really going to get to you. I don't even have a good follow-up to that. Actually, running on the track, that was a good one. Because I think the turf and the track are there were two different worlds for us, but I think it was a great experience just to do that with everybody. I feel like we were kind of still new to each other, and then when we went through challenging things together, it was like, okay, yeah, like we're a team, like we're in this together, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna get better at it. So that was it for me, probably.
I think for me it was like the summer sessions, like basketball session, or like conditioning, as you said, or like in the weight room together, or even like going to the beach together. So I think like that's when I felt like I was more belong.
So when did you start feeling like you were part of the Valpo community?
I feel like I became a part of the Valpo community whenever we would do sort of like volunteering or outreach kind of programs. Something that like I actually did today. I went to an elementary school and I got to sit in a 3rd grade classroom for a bit. Yeah. It was really fun. I got to like read with them, play games with them and everything. So just doing stuff like that, I feel like I'm able to like meet new people throughout the community that doesn't even just go here or like not on my team, and meet other people.
Oh, nice.
I would say the same thing, and also there is a small Jewish community here in Valpo that since I've got here like in my first year, summer 2024, they're checking in on me, they're inviting me to dinner, so it really like connect me to the community.
Nice. I would also say probably anywhere between the community service and the volunteering stuff that we do as a team. I really enjoyed it. Something that particularly stands out to me is when I dressed up as a fish for Halloween. I really enjoyed that, and the fact that I was comfortable enough to do that with my teammates says a lot. So yeah, I was just out there giving candy to kids dressed up as a fish, you know, kind of dancing in the street. It was great. It was a great experience. It was exhilarating. So yeah, that was it for me.
What's one piece of advice or encouragement for future international freshmen coming to Valpo?
Don't give up on your dream. It's worth it. So just do the research before you come in here, but it's worth it.
Absolutely, I would agree with that. And I'd also say I think your experience is what you make it. How much effort you put into it, how much time you put into it. Take the effort to connect with people, meet other people. Like, you never know what you can find. You never know who you can meet, what you can learn, what you can experience. So yeah, just get out there, put yourself out there. It might be uncomfortable at first. There might be a language barrier. There might be a culture barrier. There might be something that you're confused about, or you might just be nervous because it's your first time being there. But just put yourself out there, and your experience is going to be what you make it.
similar to Milana, I think just putting yourself out there and trying to meet new people and form relationships or friendships, it can be really helpful just to have like supportive people around you. Maybe even if they're going through similar things, just so you can, have people to spend time with. I think that can help a lot when you're going through like a new situation and being in a new place.